If I was going to give advice to another faculty who wanted to try this, it would be work with a multidisciplinary team, make sure you get advice from a lot of different people.
If you want to teach something well in a classroom, sometimes you can't be in a classroom, and a lot of times you have to bring in people who aren't just in your discipline to teach it, because they have that different perspective that can relate to your students in a different way.
Really forcing yourself to come up with hey, how would I make a classroom long activity that does that? You know, takes some serious thought, and it's not just you thinking about it, but having a group thinking about that and developing that it's good.
I lost some of that fear of being different and some of that fear of thinking maybe my ideas weren't as valuable as somebody else's. And that's where the collaboration piece and the personal piece collided, and I think kind of made magic.
I also have learned that your first idea, your first activity is not going to be the best. It's not always going to be well received by all of the students in the room.
Be ready to pivot constantly. Always be evaluating what works and what doesn't.
I think I've learned to be a better teacher, a better facilitator.
A surprising amount of the energy that you spend in the classroom each day is not on actually giving formative feedback or teaching, but it's on making sure everybody's engaged.
When you're designing this content, you have to think about how people are going to receive it.
And you're going to think you remember everything, and you won't. So write down at the end of each class what worked and what didn't, so that you'll be able to actually pass that information on to the next semester. So what I learned from the students is to make sure I provide opportunities for those people that got stuck at those tables. And for the people that are the people at that table that act like they don't want to participate, give them the chance to change their mind.
I was not prepared for the realization that my class did not know what a flipped classroom meant. I assumed it was being done more.
Many of them were not familiar with the flipped classroom method, and so that's something that we took for granted. I mean, we mentioned it on the first day, but we didn't really explain to them what that looks like and how to learn in that kind of environment.
I think that you can teach factual, robust content very well with game-based learning.
The games-based learning is adding. I think it's adding content. It's not just reinforcing it. It's not just, here's a different way to learn it.
You can teach just as much. I think that you can engage students to learn that material just as much as if it's on a PowerPoint, but it is going to take a lot longer to prepare that material for the students. This is a very valuable process, but it is going to take a long time, and I want every teacher to be teaching it this way, or a way similarly that engages students, that isn't just having them sit passively in the audience listening.
So, pick a few, try it out, and whether you're concentrating on the games-based aspect or the flipped class aspect, they say this all the time: start small. Try it out. Don't try it all at once.